Yo, welcome to the A&B Modcast. It's your boy AD.
It's your boy Bruce. What happened? What happened? Tell me what happened. You said you was what? Why you looking
Man, I
so
went out
slumped
to
right
the
now?
went out to the little Mexican spot we
You
got here,
look
man.
throwed right
Listen,
now,
bro.
boy.
Plaza Mexico, man. You know you can go to the real authentic Mexican restaurants.
This is what happens when you hang out with the
It's
vatos.
a little different. But yeah, I had a long day at work and then got off work. I got me some tacos and some, you know what I'm saying, like margaritas.
You had a
Feeling good.
you had.
It was one little 16 ounce, but you know what I'm saying? I got a little something at the high.
Boy, you look slumped, boy. Here I am, the
Man,
most
what you
sober
on,
one.
man? What you did today?
Whole bunch of nothing, man. I just had a lot of catching up to do before I go out of town. I'm going to Chicago tomorrow. I got a flight on Saturday,
What's
which
in
is
the shot?
unconventional. Just there for business, bro. I'm gonna be there.
Okay.
I'm gonna enjoy the city Sunday, and then I got some business to handle Monday, and I fly back Tuesday. It's a quick trip,
Okay.
not too crazy.
That's what's up, man. A lot
Yeah,
going on today,
yeah.
dog.
Yeah. But nothing crazy, man. I saw the LeBron news just broke, man. We had to get on, man. Shout out to Bron, man. LeBron to Philly, 2-year,
Man.
$8 million with a player option after the first year. What's your thoughts?
When I first saw that 8 million, I'm like, dang, that's crumbs. But then I thought about it, they was pretty much saying that you know, that's vet minimum or something like that right now, you know what I'm saying? So
Yeah, I mean, I was just seeing some stuff that was posted earlier. First of all, that LeBron to Philly news kind of threw me off. Out of every different free agency scenario, I definitely didn't expect to see LeBron in Philly, bro. Out of
I ain't expect
scenarios,
that
I didn't
either.
expect that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I ain't expect that either, bro. I'm just like, what's going on? Like, I thought it was gonna be the Heat of Cleveland.
Yeah, the LeBron to Philly news kind of threw me off guard, man. But man, how about Philly this offseason, bro?
Bro, they making moves. First thing I said was Bron trying to get his fifth ring at a fourth franchise.
Yeah,
I don't think nobody ever
mean,
did that, right?
not that I know of. Not that I know of. I mean,
Yeah, I
with
don't think
Philly
nobody
getting
ever did that.
LeBron, they have Edgecombe, they have
Right, I
Maxey,
forgot about Edgecombe, Maxey, Edgecombe,
they
Bron,
got
and then
Jaylen Brown, they
and
got
bruh,
Bron,
Embiid.
and then they got Embiid. The only
I
thing
said,
that could
what?
stop them is
Injury.
injuries. That's
Yep.
the only thing that could stop them. You know, and you got to keep in mind with a Paul George in that lineup without Jaylen Brown, you know, they was able to get to the Eastern Conference Finals. Not Eastern Conference Finals, but Eastern Conference Finals, right? Didn't they meet the Knicks in Eastern Conference Finals?
Yeah, so I'm thinking about like, you know, they were showing the starting fives or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Brunson, Bridges, OG, Josh Hart, and Cat. And then you got Maxey, VJ, Jalen, LeBron, and Joel. Who you got?
They can't do now. They can't do now with that Philly lineup right now. Like I said, the other thing that's going to stop that Philly starting
that boy
lineup.
Jalen Brunson gonna get to that bucket and he's scoring whenever he want to.
He's the only pure scorer amongst the people you name. You know,
Yeah,
Josh Hart.
the rest of them iffy.
Josh Hart ain't gonna get to the rack and score. Carl Anthony Towns, he gonna get his. He gonna get his 15. But you got to keep in mind, you're also talking about a hungry team versus a team that just came off the chip. You see what I'm saying?
I'm with you, bro. It's been a lot going on in the offseason. Not just today, but what he called it, his last decision. You know, the other one was the decision. This is his last decision.
Yeah, this is his last decision, bro. And he said it
posted
wasn't about the money.
He posted that. Yeah, it can't be about the money. It's only $8 million.
Yeah.
They say I saw the post with the kid Thomas Hart at Florida making $5 million this year, and Bron gonna make $4 million. That NIL.
Yeah, LeBron has made plenty of money throughout his career. I think
Plus
this
he
is the
got
first
Nike.
time.
Plus he got Blaze Pizza. Plus he got man, he don't need no bread.
He got so much bread. I think he's really just trying to go out on a high note. I think he's really trying to give an organization a different part of, winning that they've never felt before. I feel like Philly. I'm not sure if Philly ever won. Maybe back in the Julius Erving days, but I'm not sure if Philly ever won. I know they did get to the finals in '01 when AI stepped over Tyronn Lue, but
That
I'm not
year,
sure they've ever won it.
the year they was gonna win was when Kawhi hit that shot. And Jimmy Butler and all them was on that team. That was the best chance they had at winning, bro. That was a good team.
Yeah.
Tobias Harris and Jimmy Butler, like, that was a good team.
Yeah.
But my biggest question is what's gonna happen with Bronny, bro?
I think Bronny's still gonna be in LA, man. If anything, they'll probably release him, or they'll probably make a move for him at the trade deadline, as if they care to play with him. I think the 2-year contract is also something that's calculated in LeBron's end, because I think the first year he's gonna kind of see how his other son does at Arizona, see if he's gonna be eligible for the draft, and maybe he'll probably bring both sons to Philly to call it the last ride.
All right, don't push it. But look, I think yeah, somebody told me Bronny gonna be back and forth, but he gonna be in that G League mode now.
Yeah,
he ain't gonna get them opportunities he had when his dad was on the team coaching and playing. If you know what I mean.
Nah, I get you, man. Man, when I'm still shocked by this decision. What's crazy is I first saw it. I saw Gilly post it because I follow Gilly on Instagram.
I saw it on ESPN. ESPN notifications is set as on my phone.
Gilly was the first person that I saw, and he had jerseys laid out. He said, "We got LeBron," and I was like, "What?" So I went on ESPN to see if ESPN broke the news.
Yeah,
when I saw ESPN broke the news, and I'm like, "Damn, Philly got LeBron of
that came
all
out of
teams."
That came out of nowhere.
That did come out of nowhere. So my question to you is, do you feel like that's right down the alley of the joint super team narrative that he's faced all his career?
Definitely, bro. Like, he on his last stretch. Like, let's find a team that's pretty solid. I'm going to be that filling piece. If they win, they can easily attest it to him. You got Jaylen Brown, Maxey, or Embiid. Historically, when they get in the playoffs, they ain't healthy. They don't go past a certain round. But, you never know. Now they just got to find them filler pieces, those bench players that's going to come off the bench and just hold it down while the stars need some rest. That's what we win in championships. You saw it the Knicks.
Yeah. I mean, this is kind of where the 82 game season kind of benefits you, right? You kind of see which lineups work, right? You got to see, who you probably want to get coming off the bench for some extra help, kind of see when you want to plug and play certain people, or when you want, the ball dominantly in somebody's hand, whether it's like, LeBron third quarter, giving them giving them the boost after halftime. This is where the 82 game season really kicks in, where you plug and play and see what works. By the time you get to the playoffs, you should be automatic. I think it was a calculated decision on LeBron's end too, because he knows that, man, getting past those teams in the West is tough, but it's going to be easy for him to steamroll himself through the East, like it's always been in his career.
He chilling, bro. Make them young bulls exert all their energy. Maxey's still up and coming. You got VJ that's going third year, fourth year, whatever he
this will be his third year.
Yeah, bro. Let them young bulls do everything, and then I'll just be this filling piece, because he already come from a winning culture. If he got 4 rings, you know what I'm saying? So he know what it takes. I think he
average 20 in the playoffs.
I think he's gonna be more guidance, and then also like helping them hold it down. You know what I'm saying? Like, anybody would want LeBron on their team, even at his age now.
Now it was a crazy move, man. Think about it like this. This is Philly's offseason so far. Philly lose AJ Brown, and they get Jaylen Brown and LeBron.
Bro, that shit crazy. I was looking at that post I sent you with the wild everything been happening, bro. You got Mike Conley at Boston, you got Paul George, you got Colin Sexton at the Lakers, you got Giannis at Miami, Jaylen Brown at the Sixers, you got Tobias Harris actually went to the Spurs from Philly, so
which was a good move.
Marcus Smart at the Rockets. You got LaMelo Ball at the Timberwolves with Ant-Man. Like, we got to see how
that's all in the West. That's all in the West, though.
No, but I'm just saying everything in general, bro. You got Ja Morant at the Blazers. Like, it's crazy right now, bro. Milwaukee got Tyler Hero.
That ain't something I'm scared of. I'm not looking at all the free agency moves and be like, "Oh, Milwaukee got Tyler Hero." Ain't nobody impressed about
Brandon
that.
Ingram at the Clippers. And then even what his name? The dunker that was with LaMelo at the Suns.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's a lot going on, bro.
Yeah, it's a lot of moves, man. I think right now the East. I mean, people historically have said Eastern Conference is the weakest conference there is.
What you
for
call
them,
it?
For
what
them
you call
to
it from OKC went to the Hawks.
Who's that? Oh
Dort,
yeah, Dort,
bro.
yeah, Lou Dort.
That was a enforcer to me.
Yeah, I think they broke up. They're breaking up that team too quick. You got too much young dogs to be making moves like that. That never pan out in your way.
They was damn near a game away from, you know what I'm saying, back to back. Like,
yeah, they Spurs took them to 7, and that's without their number 2 guy.
Correct.
You see what I'm saying? You get your number 2 guy back healthy, but your best defender is no longer on the team. Bro, you're doing too much movement because I don't know what sparked that movement. I don't know.
We'll see, bro. It's just, it ain't the same no more. Back in the day, you had longevity, you had loyalty to cities and teams, and now it's just free fall, bro. Just like college. NIL done created a culture. Well, even it was already happening, but transfer culture, who paying more, leave, go to another team, don't have to sit out.
Yeah.
NBA the same right now. LeBron, this will be his what? 4th team, 5th team? Cleveland, Lakers, Miami.
This will be his fourth move, 3rd team.
No, 4th team.
4th team. 5th move, 4th team. Because I think he went to Cleveland. He came
back. Yeah, he went to the Lakers, went to the Heat. So that's what I'm saying, bro.
So let me ask you this.
Yep. Coming. You asked about that legacy.
We're going to talk about legacy a little bit. So what is there left to say with the LeBron and Jordan conversation if LeBron brings Philadelphia a ring?
I think the more he keeps moving, the conversation going to be he had to leave to do it. Jordan didn't have to leave, bro. I think every time he make a like, come on, bro. Philly stacked. At least, in the front, starting 5. You make that power, bro. He picked the best situation, bro. You got Max, VJ.
So let me ask you this.
Jaylen Brown, come on, bro.
I'm asking you this. When you say Philly
Super
stacked,
team.
When you say Philly stacked, are you saying
first five? That's what I'm saying.
Are you saying they stacked based on potential or stacked based on legacy? Like when you look at that starting lineup, let me break it down to you.
All of them superstars.
Do you see
Maxey?
Do you see Tyrese Maxey going off to have a Hall of Fame career?
Maxey, I like Maxey. Maxey is a good point guard.
Do you see him going off to have a Hall of Fame career?
I think Maxey can be a Hall of Fame. Maxey is nice, bro.
VJ, I know he's on their 3rd year, but do you see Hall of Fame potential in him?
I mean, VJ is nice too, bro. You never know, bro. When chips start moving, bro, sometimes you don't know what to be the best out of people. Like Jalen Brunson, he Hall of Fame now, right? Knicks. He was at the Mavs, and we traded him for Kyrie.
He's definitely going to be in the Knicks Ring of Honor. Is he going to be in the NBA Hall of Fame? Has Jalen Brunson did enough if he retired today to be in the NBA Hall of Fame? No.
Has Jaylen Brown?
Has Jaylen Brown did enough today to retire?
Right.
To be no.
So they're still young, bro. It's nobody.
I don't think
that question you can't really say. Yeah.
I don't think if Joel Embiid retired today, he has done enough to be in the NBA Hall of Fame.
Okay, well, I mean, if that's the case, a lot of people ain't done enough. But that's the same teams.
That's the point I'm making, though. So when you say he's surrounding himself by talent, it ain't like he around 4 Hall of Famers. One can argue Joel Embiid is the closest thing to that.
They haven't been there long enough to be, but you can tell. You can tell when Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown was rookies and sophomores or whatever in the NBA that they was gonna be nice. They went to the Eastern Conference Finals with LeBron, and you know what I'm saying? Like, you can tell they were gonna be nice, but you just don't have enough. Is Ant-Man gonna be a Hall of Famer? Is what's your boy Victor Wembanyama? Is he gonna be a Hall of Famer? Like,
I think it's fair to start calling Hall of Famer when people get it at the 10-year mark.
Yeah,
with their
I was gonna say it.
Yeah. So once they hit the 10-year mark and they've been consistent, then, in my opinion, we can look at them in the eyes of a future Hall of Famer.
Unless you don't want 3 or 4 before 10 years, then just like, all right.
But even if you win 3 or 4, hell,
Nah,
Robert Horry won 7. Niggas
but
don't bring up
I'm
his
saying being
name
that
in Hall
man.
of Fame.
I'm saying being that man. If Ant-Man go win 3 championships, or what about Shea, SGA, Hall of Famer?
If SGA gives us another 4 of these seasons that he's had, 4 straight, give us another 4 straight seasons like he's been having, yes, I would say SGA is a Hall of Famer.
You can't move the goalposts because, like, are you when you say Hall of Fame, are you talking about in your era or is it all
No, just
stats
in
all
Hall of
time?
Fame. You got to keep in mind, SGA was cooking since he was on the Clippers.
But
He
this
just wasn't that guy.
But this is what I'm saying. You remember
So
how
when-
like in
so
football
he-
how they talk about eras?
So he's been cooking for the last 3 years on OKC, really for the last 4 years on OKC.
Because he got two MVP. We got 1 MVP. Should have had 2. No, he got 2.
Well, he got
back,
2
right?
MVPs.
He got the 2.
Shoulda got 3.
3. Yeah.
Should have got 3.
Should have had 3. But if you can't say if he got 2 MVPs or would have had 3 and not be a Hall of Famer, bro,
But if SGA retired today,
Right
I wouldn't
now.
say he's a Hall of Famer. No, I told you straight up, he has to string together 4 more years like he's been having to be a Hall of Famer.
So only right now the old heads got to be the ones that we can judge. Is Russell Westbrook a Hall of Famer?
Yes.
That's my boy. I like Russell.
Russell Westbrook has been consistent throughout his whole career. You see what I'm saying? He's been an enforcer. He's been a contributor. He averaged a triple-double twice in his career.
Chris Paul?
Chris Paul is a Hall of Famer. Hall of Famer for sure. Yeah. Certain people, they don't have to win, but they just they consistent.
Draymond?
Draymond is a Hall of Famer.
Clay?
Clay is a Hall of Famer. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Certain people are just Hall of Famers, bro.
I got you. I'm just checking.
Yeah. Clay is definitely a Hall of Famer, man. Like, for example, Paul George, no, I wouldn't consider Paul George a Hall of Famer. I think if Paul George would have gave us more of his Indiana
Paul George
output,
ain't nothing, man. He lost my money, man. Stop bringing up Buddy, man.
If he would have gave us more of the output that he had in his Indiana years, I would definitely say he's a Hall of Famer.
He was on his way to be a Hall of Famer.
He definitely was, especially like
Paul
when
George
LeBron
wasn't
left
playing.
that
Indy
East.
Paul George, he wasn't playing, bro.
Especially when LeBron left that East, that was his time.
Yeah,
but yeah, man. But nah, it's
I like it. I like it. I mean, I think it's gonna be competitive. We gotta see how it's gonna pan out. But like, it ain't no runaway. You know what I'm saying? When Bron was in the East all them years, when it was 9, 10 finals, you know what I'm saying? Like we guaranteed wherever he was,
be in the finals,
bro. But I guess it's we starting to pan out from that, and you got some up and coming people that's gonna compete. You know what I'm saying? So
even when he came back to the East, like when he had the second stint with Cleveland, it was just always gonna be Cleveland and Golden State in the finals. You feel me?
Kyrie was that boy too, though.
So he represented Cleveland even when he came back. I'm just surprised to see, that LeBron had the capability to hold up the league at the age of 41.
Nah, for sure.
Like free agent, there's a lot of big name free agents still out there, right?
Everybody waiting on Bron.
Everybody waiting on Bron to make a decision. Hell, Adam Silver even came out and say that, hey, we can't release the NBA schedule because we don't know where LeBron is going. Adam Silver came out and said
that shit crazy.
At 41 years old, he still has that capability.
Yeah, I just feel like he was being strategic. He gonna make some moves, like you said. He gotta definitely worry about his son, cause it ain't the same when you ain't in them locker rooms and you ain't player coaching at that organization. You don't know how he gonna be treated, how that situation gonna rise, and stuff like that. So it'll be interesting to see what happens with Bronny.
Bronny appears to be a well-mannered kid, though. He don't give me arrogant. He don't give me, like...
I get that. What I'm saying is, power tripping come from coaches and other players, bro. They got to be the person that's humble.
No, I got you.
They might be trying to take advantage of him. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Bron ain't going to be there to hold his hand and be on top of that because he got to worry about Philly.
Yeah, I get you. Yeah, it's something, bro. It's something. It was nice to actually see that news, man. It definitely surprised me, but it was definitely nice to see that news, bro. Like LeBron to Philly, breath of fresh air, seeing him in some black threads. Hell, I might even get a LeBron Philly jersey for real,
bro. Here you go with that BS. I think this definitely taints his career when it comes to that GOAT conversation, bro. Picking another team that's low, bro. I think it doesn't do him justice.
I don't know, bro. I think that's. I just think it's because his name is LeBron James when it comes to that conversation. Name me one person during free agency that didn't consider a team's potential before making a decision. Name one.
Well, Jordan never really went up for it, so I can't really name him. But
you see what I'm saying? When Jordan went to the Wizards,
that was after he done left, came back. He retired. Like he was just doing shit. He owned the team. Like you know what I'm saying? They don't got that type of stuff happening no more. But
in my ability to recollect basketball or even football, I've never known somebody with that kind of leverage to have an opportunity to sign with a new team in free agency and didn't consider a team's potential.
But that doesn't make it. No, because people do be asking about that money. Some people done did what they needed to do. 1, 4, 5 rings, and now I'm going to get my last little money I can get.
Yeah,
and that's not care about winning.
And that's what we see with James Harden. When James Harden went to Houston, he had those fat ass contracts.
$200 million. Like, come on.
When Melo went to Knicks, had those fat ass contracts. He ain't care. Like, in my opinion, like LeBron is. Granted, he's been paid everywhere he's gone up until this point. This is the first time we kind of see him taking
like $50 million a year or something like that last year, or something like that one year.
He was averaging like anywhere between. This is before salary started getting crazy. He was getting at least 35 to like 55 million a year.
For real, yeah. That's
what I'm saying. This is the first time we see him taking crumbs.
$4 million a year, bro. 2 years.
Yeah.
Bronny probably making more money than him right now. Shit.
Yeah. So, I mean, I can't. I'm not going to knock him, bro. I'm not going to knock him that. He's just trying to see which one makes more sense to be at. I'm not going to knock him for making that decision. Nah, I can't get with that.
Nah, I don't think so, bro. I think it just creates more conversation, moving so much, bouncing around the league, trying to find the right fit. The Heat was the right fit to win a championship. Going back to Cleveland, I would say that was probably the best, like, I'm going back home. This ain't, this is where it started. But yeah, the Lakers move. AD was there. They won in the bubble. But now this move is like, all right, let me see who got a good team where I could just go be a piece.
Yeah, it's interesting, bro. I like the move. I do not think it tarnishes his career. I think LeBron has always been calculated his career. He has chosen winning over the money, and we've seen results of that. And I'm not about to knock him for that, bro. I'm not gonna knock him for that. Other people out here choosing the money over winning, bro. Yeah, I can't knock him for that.
Like your boy AJ Brown football.
Yeah, he choosing the bread, or really he's choosing the spotlight. AJ Brown football, he's choosing the spotlight, right? He's leaving a championship team in Philadelphia Eagles with a top-notch defense and a good, well-rounded offense just to go be on a team that's good too. It ain't like Patriots didn't go to the Super Bowl last year, but he's trying to eat. You feel me? He's trying to go to a pass-first team and eat, right? When he see they re-up Saquon's contract. He's like, yeah, they committed to the run game. I'm not gonna eat if they committed to the run game. He trying to go to a pass first team. I don't knock him, but LeBron ain't that, and I can't hate that boy for that.
how many more years you think he got? Of course he signed a 2, but past that, what you thinking?
He has a player option after 1. I still think this might be his last year, but I think he's going to keep a close eye on what's going on in Arizona. And he probably keep a close eye on what's going on with Bronny, right? Maybe he makes that call last ride. Bronny brings his son from Arizona, and then leave out Philly last year. But either way, man, I feel like LeBron has nothing else to prove. We talked about that on the last podcast. I don't see that he has anything else to prove. But I am excited to say, what are y'all going to say now if he can bring Philly a championship?
He went to a team that was loaded.
You're a LeBron hater.
No, I don't hate, bro. It is what it is, bro. I'm a Dirt fan, so you know what I'm saying? Dirt stayed loyal 21 years. Dallas Mavericks, man. He waited it out. Got him a guy that brought us the championship 2011. Shout out to Dirk Nowitzki. But yeah, you know what I'm saying? My second favorite player, KD. So.
KD was the most unloyal person there is. This man literally went to the team that beat him just to win.
Was that before or after Braun went to the Heat?
See, why
I'm asking. No, because we comparing the people we comparing the same people in the same era, bro.
That's how
LeBron,
you
KD,
LeBron hater.
No, it's LeBron, KD, Wade, Chris Paul.
LeBron is taking a straight shot.
Them.
This has nothing to do with him.
No, I'm just saying. I'm trying to see because you said the way he did it. I was like, bro, it might have happened before, bro.
You made a point about loyalty, which is why you respect Dirk Nowitzki so much. Then you said the next favorite player is Durant. And
I like Durant for a different reason. I like Durant for a different reason, bro.
Then it's like artists, LeBron.
It's like artists, bro.
You hate on my man,
It's like artists, bro. It's like artists, bro.
This nigga.
Nah, he's great, bro. He's great.
This nigga hating on my dog. But yeah, man, look,
he's great, bro.
LeBron always gonna have them haters like you, man. To other news, did you see Ryan Clark finally addressed his firing on the pivot? Did you see that?
I saw it. I saw most of it. I didn't finish it. I'm gonna finish it. But yeah, man. Hey, bruh, it's a wicked world we in, bro. When you start learning the ins and outs, and it crazy because these athletes got podcasts now. I don't know if they have NDAs or whatever, but like he can speak freely on the conversation, the call he received, what the you know what I'm saying, the management said to him. Like, dang, bro, it's wicked out here, bro. It's a lot the people don't see behind those closed doors, bro.
And to your point, I was just watching that segment. It was like 45-minute piece on Pivot, and that's pretty much what he said. He said, during his tenure at ESPN, he said Stephen A. Smith even took him out to lunch one time, and they was out in California or something like that, and he told him, "Hey, there's an executive that don't really vibe with you like that, the things that you stand for don't align with the direction he wants the company to go. And, just be mindful of that." And he even admitted to trying to tone himself down, even refraining from touching on certain topics on the pivot because he understands while their two platforms don't intertwine, he understands that, they can impact what he does and, just his work from that perspective too. So he said he's sorry for toning it down because at the end of the day, it's like he, loves those two communities equally. He loves the sports community and just talk about sports, speaking truth and being one of the best analysts out there. But he also loves speaking up for his community, which is the very same thing these big time execs don't really care to do. He also talks about like they did some sports pieces during the NFL season regarding some social issues that never aired. You see what I'm saying? You got to watch it. It was a nice piece, but he pretty much said like he feel like he was just too black for the network. And it wasn't. He didn't consider it to be a layoff. He said they very well they intended to fire him, and they just were able. They just chose to do it during the time of laying people off.
I did see a portion of it where he spoke about how they would try to get him to apologize and go live about stuff, and he just refused.
He wasn't with that.
Well, don't come to work if you ain't gonna pay. Well, I guess I won't be at work then. But I guess they worked it out. Be at work. So I know he take a stand, and at that point, I'm guessing like money ain't really an issue. These guys have made millions of dollars, so you got to kind of be careful with like, how you talking to some of these people. Some people gonna take a stand, some people gonna take the money. But I mean, I get it, bro. It's like, and like. You can't let them take advantage of you and just treat you any kind of way. Yeah. But also, I don't know if that's a smart move for ESPN. Like, what with the ratings and certain people in the seats, like it's gonna go down. Like, are they trying to prove a point by losing money? Like, I don't get it.
It's
because their ratings ain't been the best, bro.
Yeah, especially now that media is just so
correct.
Interchangeable. Media
everybody
has
got
evolved
a podcast. Everybody got
so much, bro. Like, you have people who give you politically correct answers, press conference after a game, but they get on their podcast and just,
talk
they
crazy.
Talk
Stephen A. be like that. Stephen A. be talking crazy on his podcast.
Yeah. So, traditional media definitely is dying for sure. And I don't know if that's necessarily their bottom dollar. I think it sounds like, according to him, they just want to continue to control certain narratives and not get certain level of pressure.
Correct.
But we saw that during like COVID, right? We saw where you had a lot of companies act like they cared about diversity, equity, and inclusion. And in the moment that you have leadership that's totally opposing diversity, equity, and inclusion, these companies like, man, fuck that DEI shit. You see what I'm
Get rid
saying?
of it. Yeah,
Which
yeah.
at the end of the day, it really shows where you really stood on DEI to begin with. You feel me? You just was a part of the movement because it was cool at the time, right? So it sounded like he was alluding to, ESPN not really care about, the black plight, for lack of better words. That's kind of what I took from, him talking about it.
And then I saw Shannon saying something about they like how they gonna do that, and but they was just asking us to come on the show in August or whatever.
Yeah, I
I
saw
saw that
that.
part and I was like, dang, bro, it's a dirty world, bro. When they
Yeah.
make the moves, they make the moves. So I
Yeah,
don't
and I
know.
think that's probably has a lot to do with them, moving in silence. They ain't want to put up no red flags. But he said it didn't catch him off guard. He said he's always seen signs of it. He said even when like the schedule kind of rolls out, I guess he was referencing like schedule who's gonna be on what broadcast, who's doing what this football season. He said he saw his role significantly diminish, and he would reach out to certain executives just to make sure that, hey, am I looking at this right? And everybody would be like, yeah, we're just trying to get more people involved. But he was like, in hindsight, all these were like clear flags. You feel me?
Right.
So yeah, it sounded like it didn't blind him. It definitely didn't sound like it blinded him or anything.
I think it didn't blind him, but I think how it happened did. It's like I think he was the sentiments of like he went to break, he made the call, and it was like, yeah, this is a tough call about and it's like, dang, but hey, people got their platform now. They can go talk, really give it up by the ins and outs of what's going on. You know what
They
I'm
still
saying?
want to be careful though, because at the end of the day, you a brand, and other people
No,
are
for
kind of
sure.
seeing how you handle yourself,
For
even
sure.
outside of employment.
But I don't think it's like maliciously or be like, hey, because you did this, I'm gonna do this. I think it's just like,
Yeah.
hey, this is what happened. It is what it is. That type of deal.
And to be honest with you, I think it's going to come back to bite ESPN in the butt, whether it's from hey, the product that we see on Thursday Night Football or on Monday Night Football is not what it is anymore. And, it's going to bite them in the butt from that perspective. Or another issue is going to pop up, right, where people have to pick a social side, and ESPN has to show that they care about, diversity, and people are going to point to this, like you're getting rid of Emmy Award winning broadcasters for being too outspoken on diversity. So it's clear that you don't care about diversity like you say you do. Either way, something is going to happen where it's going to come back to bite them in the butt. It's just only a matter of time, but we'll see.
We will, man. What else going on in sports?
Man, that's it, man. Your boy about to hit the cigar lounge, vibe out a little bit, man.
What's your cigar choice tonight?
Yeah, we're gonna smoke a lunatic, man. Gold wrapper tonight, man, with an old fashioned, man. Smoked old fashioned.
That sound kind of freaky. Gold wrapper, lunatic. I don't know what you on, my boy, but hey, be safe.
It's a 70-inch cigar, thick cigar. So yeah, we're gonna enjoy that later on tonight, man. Yeah, that is a pause moment, man. It's gonna be real cool though.
So cigar lounge. Like I know we went to me and my line brothers went to Cam Newton Cigar Lounge in Atlanta. I think it's called Fellowship. Yeah, the lamb chops was good. The drinks and everything like that was good. But what else you do? You just smoke cigars and you hit get a couple drinks.
Yeah, cigar, wings,
onion
rings.
So you got your regulars there, right?
The whole nine, man. This is my cigar case, bro.
Oh, that's nice. It's a little empty, but it's nice. I got a cigar for you, bro. I gotta bring you some, ship you some, buy you some. Okay.
But yeah, this is pretty much all I smoke is the Lunatics, man. At least that's my cigar choice. So that's what it is. It's like a gold wrapper Lunatics. So this is more so on the medium side. They have the silver wrappers too. This is more so on the bold side. One is a little bit more harsh. It depends on how hard you want to vibe out. But this is the one I'm gonna go with tonight. And typically I try to regulate myself to one. So I'm only gonna pack one. But yeah, man, that's what it is tonight, man. Lunatics, man. We're about to vibe out with it.
All right, and just like that, Been another episode of the A&B Mobcast. You know, we had to get on, break the news. We ain't breaking the news, but speak on the news about LeBron and, you know, him going to chase another ring with a better team. All right, man. Y'all like, comment, share, subscribe. Y'all let us know what y'all want to discuss. Y'all jump in them comments, man. Let us know, man. And like that, we out.
We out, baby.